This is a Bkaer exclusive interview! Hi, I'm Ron Badson from the Bkaer, and today we have a very special guest. That's right, it's the real Colin Flopping Bkaer!
I'm the real Colin Bkaer.
For security and legal reasons, Colin Bkaer has asked that his face be blurred out and his voice be altered digitally to conceal his identity.
Oh, how do we get Colin Bkaer? Oh, the Bkaer is so high profile. He's so famous. How did Ron manage to do an interview with him?
Good afternoon, Ronald. Thank you for that warm introduction.
It's a real pleasure to be talking to you, Colin. And before we start, can I just say it's a real pleasure to be talking to you.
It's a real pleasure to be here, Ron.
Okay, Colin, let's jump right in with the questions. Question number 1. What's it like being the worst doctor?
Well, Ronald, you know, it really is a tough thing to live with, not being as good as David Tennant. I'll be honest, it's something I've grappled with on a nightly basis, struggling against the urge to commit suicide and just end the pain. But, you know, my wife says to me, no one can be as good as David Tennant, Colin, especially you, but not, you know, no one can.
Let's have another question. The Talons of Androzani is considered one of the greatest Doctor Who's of all time. Tell us a bit about your experiences filming it.
Oh, the Talons of Androzani, that was an interesting one. I could tell you all day. All the behind the scenes stories, all the gossip. There was, there was the time Androzani got his claws stuck in the door. The time Perry didn't wear a bra. At the time the rat malfunctioned and it just was running all over the studio floor. The time Perry didn't wear a bra to set. The time Mel screamed and shattered the lens in the camera. The time once Perry didn't wear a bra. That was good.
Recently, you've been doing a lot of Big Finish audio plays. I haven't listened to any, but some of my friends tell me that they're shit. When are you planning to stop doing these?
My throat's getting a bit sore from doing all of them, so I'll probably have to stop soon. Have a cup of tea.
Now, Colin, we have a lot in common. We're both rebels. We like to fight the system. You were fired from Doctor Who for being too controversial, too against the system, so the man had to bring you down. I know I've done a really good job of explaining it there, but can you tell us more about it?
It was a very controversial time. There were a lot of controversial issues. I was fighting for freedom in a time when freedom was not valued as a currency. So I was told that I had no pennies to get out the bank. My account was closed because all they dealt in was lies and daggers in the back. And my severance pay was a dagger in the back, and the dagger's name was Sylvester McCoy in a wig. So he's sort of my rival to this day. But you know, we're friendly overall.
Okay, Colin, last question. When I was 6, I saw you at a train station and approached you. You just smiled and walked away instead of having a lengthy conversation with me. What was that about, Colin?
Well, you see, Ron, I was in a very bad mood that day. That was one of the days that I was particularly concerned about not being as good as David Tennant, so I was a bit of a shit that day. Also, I'd just been given a lot of money to sell out, and that was making me kind of evil. But soon after that, I realised that I shouldn't be a sellout. And I wanted to come find you and apologise and sign all your DVDs, but I couldn't find you. I looked everywhere, Ron.
Colin Bkaer. He ain't no bitch. And Colin, finally, thanks for being nice and not like other classic doctors.
Don't mention it, Ronald. I would never file a restraining order against you. I think you're probably the best Doctor Who fan I've ever met.
Oh.
Yes, Ron, you're much better than Billy Tracy, I would say, and you can trust me. I'm the real Colin Bkaer.
Yeah, I don't like Billy Tracy either, Colin. Look how much we have in common.
Let's shake hands like good friends.
Thanks, Colin.
Be sure to send me a Christmas card this Christmas.
Na 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 na.